Alright, first off, get more some... Oh, wait, I have a thing I can... Oh! Oh! Something. Okay, I guess I'll do these first and then go and get that hammer upgrade I forgot about. Freezing fight. Huh. Okay. I'm used to the combat arenas being... the sword stuff. Uh-oh. Okay, I don't know how to get out of that once I go in. It just kept staying. Oh, if I got this going right, I could get these bouncing around all over the place and just take out every enemy with no effort. Oh yeah, and you can get like the conveyors here to use it. There's so much clever design going on in this game. Mr. Field from Mr. Field's Wild Ride says something I don't necessarily fully agree with, but he was saying how this game feels like they've been making 3D Kirby games for 15 years prior. And I feel like if that was the case, they'd have more than 12 powers, but there's definitely a lot of really intelligent design going on here. Oh. Man, freezing an enemy, I feel like there must be some trick to it because it's not as fast as it should be. Like the damage it does just isn't quite up to par for that. I still do love this. Oh, he can swallow you, okay. Uh-oh, running low on health. I might have to spend 300 whole coins to get that back. Like, you must have to make these, like, duplicates. Or whatever, the snowmen, the snow walruses, in order to freeze them faster or something. Oh, a locked one. Is this gonna be a hammer or something else? Buzzsaw cutter. Okay, I missed something, I guess. One of these must have a recipe that I missed out on. Huh. Something I actually appreciate, once you get an upgrade for, if you have one of those unlocked that you can do, one of those challenges, it'll actually just flat out say, you can now do this challenge once you actually get that power up. So that's very nice. I'm glad there is a cutter power-up I can be getting right now, though. I'll have to get that after the stream's over. Because I definitely do think that cutter is the weakest thing I got going right now. Very Hat in Time Core. There's another game I own that I really have like meant to use more or play. Like, I haven't turned it on. I'm really bad about that with Steam games in particular. I'll buy stuff and then literally not touch it. I have, like most people, I have over 100 games, maybe even like close to 200 at this point. And I'd say at least 95% I haven't touched. Like, I don't know if anyone else has this baggage, but when I'm doing a game on PC, the entire time I'm thinking about all the other stuff I can be doing on my PC. Because I can be checking social media, I could be editing videos, I could be streaming, I could be listening to music, I could be doing all kinds of things. PCs are so versatile. So it's just hard for me to stick with a game. Yeah, and I've actually been following Hat in Time's development for a really long time because it's made by a person who was active on a Mario fan game community I used to, well, wouldn't say I was part of, but you know, I used to like to play the games and stuff. And I saw some very early preliminary stuff of them showing off the stuff they would do. They made some really neat Mario fan games beforehand. As far as I know, I think they've taken most of them down, which is a shame. Oh, it's so slow. but the second hit is strong. You don't have to do a bunch of hits like with the toy hammer. It's just 2 hits, one fast, one not fast. One thing I've heard about Hat in Time is that it's too punishing, and they've done some stuff to tweak that with it, because they had some like Mario Sunshine tier bad, like this is a super grueling gauntlet with no checkpoint type things, and they kind of fixed that. There's even a Paper Mario level. Yeah, I don't think one of the games they made was a Paper Mario fan game, but there was this nice Mario fan game that was like based on those Bowser levels from Thousand Year Door. Yeah, like there's some neat stuff out there if you go and look. Nothing really deep to say beyond that, but yeah. We're fighting a rat, I think. Your first playthrough of Hat in Time glitch? That's a shame. Oh, that's weird. I didn't do the bounce that one time. I think your hammer has to actually touch the ground, which is weird. Oh yeah, I do still have my second health bar, right? How do I check? Wonder which one of these they want me to use. Oh yeah, remote bombs. I think that's the other power I got off stream. They're kind of nuts because now they just roam around homing on enemies. Like, it's kind of obscene. So I just had to kind of take a shot in the dark on which one of these powers is going to get me a Waddle Dee. I'll stick with hammer, I guess, because I got it. There's always a Waddle Dee for beating the boss fast, and one for beating it without taking damage. But then there's also other, like, specific ones for each one. Huh. Very Nier Automata-esque. That's fake! I knew it! I'm a genius! Blair Witch Kirby. I'll be honest, I actually forgot that the rat thing was kidnapped. Oh, it's an armadillo. Uh-oh. Ooh, okay, nice. Oh no! Oh no, I missed my chance to hit the Kirby's. How dare you? If I knew that was gonna happen. DLC in Hat in Time is kind of funny because there's real animated cutscenes. Yeah, there's some inconsistency with the DLC, isn't there? Like, isn't some of it PC exclusive? Luckily, that's the system I have it for, but that's also why I haven't played it. What you're seeing now is just a tiny glimpse at the things I do when I play games on my own time. When I stream, I keep a lot of this in check, but I could have hit those 3 Kirbys if I'd known that it was just gonna destroy the floor. Some of it can't be done on console for legal reasons? That's bizarre. Is it Japanese devs or something? What's going on there? Is it one of those things where it's like, we can't have the likeness of this person be seen on a console. It'll digitally steal their soul. What do you... Why do you... Yes, of course we're 90 years old. Why do you ask? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I bet you one of the things is don't get caught in the cage. Uh-oh. Maybe one of them is don't get caught in the cage twice. Oh yeah, he's got like a mini charge on your counterattack, but I couldn't hit it because I was too far away. Oh, what? It still got me. That's annoying. That's the thing, like this, the witch time is deceptively hard to use in my humble opinion. Like making a Mario game in dreams? No, just, Wait, did that slow down on its own? Yeah, it's slowing down before it even gets to me, which is actually throwing off my witch time. I'm glad that shell doesn't actually do anything. I guess maybe you can't even get witch time because it goes into slow motion right away. So like you guys are catching how this is very much like a Nier Automata thing, right? Like it's not just me, right? This is explicitly like Nier Automata but for adults, right? Oh, jeez. Oh. Oh, I lost my health bar. That's a shame. Had to happen eventually. This should be the one. There we go. Plenty of time to charge this time. Ah. Nope. This one seems like it has a lot of chances to get your counter hits in. It's honestly a lot more bleak than Nier, and you're not even joking. Yeah, so far. But that's just kind of par for the course for Kirby. Wow, another ice power-up. Hey, I guessed right and got the hammer one. There's a line by the end of the game that recontextualizes Kirby series for you. This game has lines? Alright, another town upgrade, right? What are you gonna give me now? Text lines? What is this? Not a silent game? Hey, more of these. I don't even have a full set of Volume 2 yet. Huh, no more buildings for the town yet, though? That's a shame. Yeah, no, so this minigame, I hate it. It plays so bad. Like, it's one of those tilt games. Like, it's bad enough already because you use your motion controls and they're very sensitive, but what the game considers a neutral position for your board is at a 45-degree angle. So it's super hard to like accurately estimate when you're flat and when you're curved. Like, I legitimately feel like it would be easier to play the game in real life than it would be to use these motion controls. It's not great. Quite a bit of story in Planet Robot and Star Allies. Yeah, I haven't played either of those. But this game, the cutscenes have so little dialogue to them that they literally don't even have sound effects. It's literally just music. Oops, nope, I don't want that. I want the full heal. Can't play this mini game because of my Switch, so I can't 100% it. That's a shame. Can't you set it so your Switch identifies analog inputs as tilts? Like, if you can't do that, then that also means that playing Mario Odyssey would be a pain in the ass if you were using it on a Switch. I should play those games, they're really good, yeah? I intend to. I have Star Allies. And, I mean, I'm never going to have Robobot, but, you know, I'll try it somehow through a Nintendo-approved way. Wow, these are getting expensive. It's just like a real gacha. Yeah, like, I want to play more Kirby games in general, because, like, Superstar is the one to go to for a reason, but it has some pretty rough edges. And I've heard that after the directors changed, there was a lot of good improvements, like the boss fights became a lot better. Yeah, so with Star Allies, I hear that the base game is nothing special, but then the post game is like phenomenal. That's the general vibe I hear. All right, blueprint. These precious paper plans will show you how to upgrade your copy abilities. Kirby can't do much with them on his own, but with the Waddle Dee in the weapons shop, can use them to dink donk bonk each ability to be even more powerful. What a skilled engineer. Something about Waddle Dees just being Waddle Dees is so much better than Toads just being Toads in the Mario games. Hello, Jake Jack Joe. How's it going? Kirby Star Allies is mid, but still better than most Kirby games. That's because Kirby has Sonic energy. Oh, see you later, Pansy Zombie. Thanks for tuning in. Hydrate? Oh, good idea. Yeah, I do know Star Allies has the overly competent, what's it called? The party, the allies, the Star Allies, as it were. Cause yeah, like they just go and take care of everything for you to an obscene degree. Like they play the level for you if you let them. So I just noticed, is this hat Kirby's wearing a wolf hat? It's kind of wolf-shaped, isn't it? Like, is this a woofy hat? But oh. Okay, hydrating wasn't the best plan. I just went down the wrong pipe. Okay, try that again. Kirby gained the mysterious mouthful mode ability after he flew through that vortex. Now he can stuff an entire pipe in his mouth. Get a good forward roll going, and then nothing can stop you. Assuming you time your jumps over gaps well, that is. its bonkers hat. It doesn't look like a monkey. Like, don't you see how the snout is pointed? Like, that doesn't... maybe that's not meant to be shaped like anything. Maybe that's just supposed to be like a hairstyle. But like the way that... Look at the top of... how can I address this on the actual stream? I don't think I can, but... Look at the top of Kirby's forehead on top of the hat. There's like a little jutting forward bit that makes me think of like a brow. Like, I don't know, that makes me make the whole thing look like a wolf to me, not a hairstyle or a monkey. Not a huge fan of Wild Hammer and way too slow for the damage to be worth it. I mean, I like my charge characters. Okay, so Wild Bonker's wearing it doesn't necessarily mean that it's a monkey hat, though, because the Beast Pack does seem to be dog-based, going by the Wolfies being the mascot. So it could be that all of the other beasts that join up with the Beast Pack have to wear dog outfits. Captured Elflin, not to be confused with Elflin. Elflin was captured by King Dedede after the battle at Winter Horns. His cheerful advice, once so common and helpful, was replaced with heavy silence. Don't be sad, Kirby. Jesus! The dude in like a uniform? Yeah. Poison Crocum. Poison Crocom is a giant frog covered in icky, sticky poison. The gunk covering its body protects it from all attacks, but a quick splash of water will wash it clean to reveal a beautiful and vulnerable blue hide. It must have a great skincare routine. I mean, a lot of skincare products are poison. It's just that applied in the right amount, it becomes a skincare product instead. Ooh, a 4-star. Armor-plated Prancer Silly Dillo. Silly Dillo is an incredible dancer, as long as the dance involves spinning. It's a nocturnal critter, so it can see quite well in the dark. It seems to have orders from its boss to find something important, but all it brings home is junk. What was it supposed to find again? Something small and floaty? Snacker. This ravenous reptile can swallow its enemy's whole. Oh, the horror! Can you imagine? An enemy that swallows its enemy's whole? Once it spots its prey, it'll slither after it as swift as it can. Some of the things it tries to swallow can seem unreasonably large. Can you imagine? But its stretchy body allows it to gulp them down. Wait, why does this sound familiar? Oh, they know. Me when I have to go to the cafe and buy eggs? I don't know what that means, I'm scared. Handmade dance partner. Alright, I want the bigger town though. Give me more town. Oh! Moon Laser 3, thank you for the follow. You relate to Silly Dillo? I mean, don't we all relate to Silly Dillo on some level? I feel like we all have a little Silly Dillo in us all. Oh yeah, I wonder where that blueprint I missed is. Moonlight Canyon, okay. Wait, Drill Evolution. I'm looking for the Cutter Evolution. I missed 2 of these? Oh wow, this is really specific. In a barrel near the entrance of a cave. That's way more information than usual. Alright, now tell me where the cutter is, though. That's what I care about more. Drill upgrades are cool, but... First half of this searching... So yeah, some of these are super vague, and some of them tell you exactly where they are, apparently. Silly Dillo looks like a Wario World boss? Oh, I can totally see it now that you say that. Wow, this is a dramatic shift. Like, is this the finale? Entry of the fiery forbidden lands. Now is that Redgar or Redger? Oh, oh, oh. Normal treasure. I saw someone posting this, a different one. It was a different normal treasure, but still. Someone posted a thing that said normal treasure and said, the Joker has been here. Alright, so far so good. Oh. Huh, wait. Would I have to have... There we go. Oh, that was really unnecessary. This is the time to remember that you can just float over everything if you need to. Uh-oh. Can't suck you up. Yeah, that wasn't the worst. Oh no! Oh no, it followed me in! Kirby Blow Up Blast 2? Never heard of that one. So yeah, if you suck up more of these stars, it makes them a lot more powerful. You have to be quick about it though, because once you suck up one, then that's that. Oh, then make sure you can't get one though. Man, this is one of the best games for just blowing through a bunch of enemies all at once. It feels good. First 3D Kirby game that isn't a racing game. Is that some 3DS game or something? There we go, digital 3DS game, okay. Very similar to this challenge. Interesting. Oh, huh, wait, you can go up. Oh, finding a lot of treasure roads for once. Yeah, I know they made a ton of digital Kirby games for 3DS. There's like like a fighting game, some sort of DDD game. There's lots of stuff. A circuit, huh? Okay. Butterflies spotted. Uh-oh. Kirby fans when they see a butterfly. many of these they expect me to do if that was all there was there. Oh, okay, yeah. More. Uh-oh. Oh, man. The hit stop when you go through all those different things threw off my jump. Most eShop Kirby games were just more developed versions of mini games. I guess that makes sense. Every single time... this must be like a secret level or something. Every single time this world map theme starts, it's so dramatic. Okay, looks like I found all the little searches as far as I can see. Some of them are a little bit finicky, so I might have missed something, but you never know, I guess. Whenever I see a little like this, like sticking out of the ground, I think that might be a good place to look. There we go, there's one. Sometimes it's just not over anything, but sometimes they give a little clue. It's a post-game thing, plays with butterflies, okay. Man, this place has had it a little bit more rough than the near world has. This is some Crisis City shit. Oh, jeez. Ah, damn it. I forgot to take out my phone again. Ugh. I've really got to get into a habit of doing that. Because that phone is way too loud. And I can't control the alarm volume, no matter how much I adjust the other parts of the volume of this game. Not game. This phone. Oh, nothing over there? Okay. So this is like the home of the Mad Max of Woofies, I suppose. And that one's their leader. He doesn't do anything though once you take out his minions. Uh-oh, this is falling. We're doing some Mario Galaxy stuff now. Oh, no you don't, Switch. Unfortunately, I can't save those are Woofies. They're just gonna fall into the lava. Like that. It's tragic, but unavoidable. Dogs are kinda dumb like that. Oh! Defeat 2 Lookout Woofies. Huh. I wonder if that first one has a way to get up or if there's another one later down the line. These missions can have an impact on how you approach things, it seems. I'm very dedicated to saving Waddle Dees. It's definitely not just because I have a completionist itch. Yeah, like I don't see a way up, necessarily. Yeah, there's like a cap on Kirby's height here. It's a very strict cap for that matter. Oh, there we go. That was jank. Hey, wait a second. Was I not supposed to do that? Why didn't it count? Oh. Wow, I answered both of my questions, it seems. So yeah, there's a later one, I guess. You weren't supposed to get to that one, but I janked my way up there. And they didn't think I would, which is strange for Nintendo. This seems very optional. Those ones have more HP. So was that just a regular Woofy disguising itself as a lookout Woofy? It's unreal how good Woofys are. What an immaculate design. Oh, I didn't kill it? Whoops. Oh well. These things happen sometimes. Wow, this is a big step in intensity from the last world. Oh, damn it. Thank you for coming back. Even though this game does have the enemies respawn when they want you to use that power, they really don't have a very good way of signaling when they want you to actually use something beyond just making them respawn, I guess, or having the thing show up later. You never really know when it's just an enemy that has a power and when it's a power they want you to use specifically. I don't know how they could really do more though, because they'd have to like Mario it and make it so the power-ups are just there. I thought that was a rock. And like they serve the purpose of being ways to do puzzles and stuff, and that's not great. It's a kind of dull design mentality. You wouldn't want to do that to Kirby powers. Kirby powers are all about freedom. They're very Devil May Cry in that way. The plushies are sold out. Yeah, I can't even try to get in a Woofy plushie. Not that I don't get much value out of figures and plushies and that kind of thing. It'd be a waste of money for me. But I'm glad that they know that they should be making a Woofy plushies. Huh. I took the hit, but I did beat the whatever it's called. The bull fella. The bison? Man, there's a lot of enemies that are just programmed to just jump off cliffs. Man, what a left turn for them to go from ripping off Nier Automata to ripping off Sonic 06, of all things. Who could have seen that coming? Oh, it's not coming back up, damn it. Sometimes you just don't see stuff falling down in time. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, no, the remixes of Crisis City or in Generations are some of the best ones in the entire game. And that's an entire game of banger remixes. Man, this actually reminds me a lot of the lava levels in Mario Galaxy. Like this falling rock platform stuff with the meteors is very, very, very reminiscent of the various lava levels in Mario Galaxy. In both games. Classic City Escape is also a good one. I mean, yeah, all the City or Green Hill levels in Generations are good. Spoilers, that's every single level in Generations is a City or Green Hill level. Or a combination of both. Alright, are we gonna quell the volcano by using mouthful mode? We're gonna just pour water into it until it reforms into a new island or something? Yeah, very much melty molten. Surprised I'm not getting an achievement for putting out the lava. Oh, there we go, yeah. Oh man, stop 7? Jeez. That's a lot. That's cool though, you can prevent the level from falling apart now. I'm just thinking of Generation Silver going, Meteor Smash! Yeah! Yeah! Got them all! Now, if only there was more meteorites to stop. Wait, what? Huh, I missed one apparently. Wow, end of the level already. Okay. Wow, so this Waddle Dee would have fallen into the lava if I hadn't stopped that meteorite. Woof. I'm baffled that Generations didn't have DLC. Like, that is the freest money that you could possibly get. Like, you have to put in the work to make the level, sure, but like, literally just like, there are so many levels that people like that didn't make it into the game. And you could have just made them get into the game. You could even just do missions for the level, like just have more like Knuckles stuff or whatever. They had to make Lost World for the Wii U? Yeah, and Lost World for the Wii U had some pretty good DLC levels. Mumbies. Kirby enemy names are very mysterious. Oh, wow. New Volume 2 one, okay. Wandaria statue. Wandaria was named after its founder, an author who wrote a book about a dog that explores outer space. Those stories became incredibly popular and were later used as the basis for Wandaria Theme Park, a land of dreams for kids of all ages. I found out from a friend of mine, he sent me a Tumblr post. There's a Kirby anime, like an episode, where they use a machine or something to recreate J.K. Rowling. Because everyone, like, they're a fan of her books, and then it turns whatever the town they live in into like a Harry Potter place, and they're like riding on brooms and stuff, except J.K. Rowling is evil and hates Kirby, and they're like, what made you decide to get into making these books that are so important to so many people? And he says, the money, of course. It's a very prophetic anime, it turns out. Yeah, the Zelda DLC in Lost World is really good. Really, really good. Like, I hope that there's some DNA of that in the in Sonic Frontiers. That would be nice. And in case anyone's wondering, when like if I'm like stretching what the actual premise of the Kirby plot is, the character, the author, is named Rowlin, and the book that she writes is called Pappy Potter. Like it is not subtle. Alright, I guess this is all about being precise. Yeah, they got decoys here. Oh wow, the bombs can even jump. Come on. There we go. Wait, how did why did it go for the bomb thing instead of the switch? Oh, there's switches underneath the switches. Wow, and the bomb jumped up and beat the enemy instead. Well, there goes my time. Okay, what's going on? Which one did I miss? What? What? Why is it doing that? Well, that's a shame. Huh, this is kind of a jank one. Okay, now for this part, apparently. Yeah, so once that enemy gets defeated, it's hard to get them to actually go back. Whoa, what's going on? Why is... It's hard to express, but the Kirby starts throwing it like a 45-degree angle even though I was facing the other way. I don't know what was happening there. Japanese entertainment seems not to care for subtlety, which I respect immensely. I'm sure they care about subtlety in some facets, the same way that any other entertainment does. But that said, people who use subtlety are cowards. Okay, is there another one? Already got that one. Can't remember if two of these popped up or not. Don't think so. Conquer the Inferno Road. See, Kirby games also, despite being much like aesthetically lighter and cuddlier than Mario, they get to keep their cool names like Inferno Road. Whereas like Mario gets their levels taken from Hell Prominence Galaxy to Melty Molten Galaxy. Steal two beasts meaty meals. I see. Okay, do they want me to have Cutter or do they want me to have Hammer? This is the immediate problem that shows up in Kirby games. That was a meaty meal, come on. A hot dog? Is that their commentary to say that hot dogs aren't really made of meat? Uh-oh. Kirby gets a taste of his own medicine. Let's go ahead and assume there's a passage back here. Nope. Okay. And where? Yeah, look, there's a hole, right? Do I have to break something, maybe? Or is it just a hole from somewhere else? Yeah, no, okay, there's nothing here. Okay. One of those cartoon legs of meat are meaty enough. Yeah, I guess there's different tiers of meathood. Oop, didn't think it'd fire twice. Is this the way? There we go. Oh, so it wasn't a hole, it was a ladder, I guess. Or I guess the ladder wasn't there, so it didn't look like a hole. Alright, do I want to go down or do I not? Wait, oh no, that must be the way I came. Whoa! Damn, I wanted that crash power. Crash is so fun in this game. Oh! Thought you could trick me. Yeah! Oh, that's almost the entire health bar. Alright, now I'm gonna take your power. I'm gonna trust you. I'm trusting you that ice is necessary for the next thing. Well, it's not just that the time slows down, it's that you can maintain the time slowing down by fighting, by running into more enemies. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna trust you, game. Yeah! Oh, you can't stop. You have to keep moving, or you'll get hurt. Oh, that's cool. This is like Ice Mario, but cool. Ice Mario is actually a power I really like in Mario Galaxy. It's a shame they didn't bring it back. There is an Ice Mario in New Super Mario Bros. 2, but it's not cool. Because Ice Mario in Galaxy, he is like, becomes ice texture, which is neat. In general, games where you can skate are better than other games. Honestly, March has been filled with so much good stuff with the Batman, Stranger of Paradise, Elden Ring, and Kirby. Yeah? Yeah. There have been a lot of cultural resets just in the first 3 months of this year. Mostly in March, too, for that matter. I'm really loving how there are only a few power-ups in this game, but every single level seems to have something new to do with it. Like, it's obvious to make it so that you can run on lava with ice, but they didn't have to do it. Oh, oh. If I didn't know better, I'd say that you have to put water on these to refill them. Yeah, there's a big crack here. Okay. Let's find out what they want me to do with that. Oh, okay. I was honestly expecting the water power, but okay, this works too. No! Huh. This is really not going the direction I was expecting at all. What's in here then? Yeah, it is smart design to get the most out of the powers you do have. They're just doing a bunch of these jiggle things while on a timer. They are really ramping up the complexity with these different mouthful combinations now. It is a very Nintendo design thing to get, like, use every piece of the meat you possibly can when it comes to designing the game. Like, a lot of Mario levels are just based around, we're going to make this level be just all about this one idea used in as many ways as possible. Which actually, it ties back into the person who has been just uploading full episodes of SpongeBob via Twitter Blue or whatever it is. Because it's got me thinking about how those old SpongeBob episodes are so different from how cartoons are now. And really, you can extend that to how games are made now, too. The Nintendo design philosophy is really not popular anymore. Like, and it's the same kind of thing of using all the meat. Huh, wait a second. Am I supposed to go down or, like... Yeah, there's a very stiff cap. Is that sand gonna come back? Okay. Like, very much like using every single idea you can out of your game is just not a thing that a lot of devs do now. And it takes a substantial amount of effort to do that. You have to be very creative to come up with lots of different ideas for your basic premises. But there used to be like cartoons where it would be like, in this episode, these characters are going to paint a room. That's the entire episode. And there's nothing else. We're just going to do as many ideas as we can with that idea. And Nintendo is very much the same way. I don't really have an end for my thesis here. That's just kind of a random thought that's been on my mind lately. Because it's not like it's bad to do things differently. It's just kind of a shame how things are like one thing or the other a lot of the time. Because like Nintendo has a lot of philosophies that are not ideal in terms of how they view what games can be too. They have the stuff like where it's like, well, these Mario RPGs, they don't need a story. They can be just as good with just the gameplay, right? People don't play RPGs, like, people don't play video games for story. We're Nintendo, we have good gameplay. To tie this into another random tweet I saw, it was someone talking about how they feel like CG animation has gotten worse compared to how it was implemented back in the day. And it very much is just a case of CG is seen by a lot of companies and stuff as a solution to all problems. It's just something you use as a replacement for anything else. You don't need practical sets, you don't need anything else. You don't need to worry about how things are actually going to work. You just use CG to fix all your problems. And that's not, like, it has to be a tool. It can never just be the one solution you always use. You have to consider everything. Oh, okay, there's something down there. Okay. Just had to wait for it to pop in. Alright, now they're pushing me along. Because, like, Kirby and Sakurai in general, like, the games he's touched. I shouldn't give all this credit to just Sakurai, considering he hasn't touched Kirby in such a long time. But, like, I just think he's a good example within Nintendo's space, because he clearly appreciates a lot more about what games can be than someone like Miyamoto does. Miyamoto has a very rigid idea of what games are. And then meanwhile, Sakurai has things like Kid Icarus, he has things like Kirby, where there's just a lot of other value you can get out of a game beyond just this platforming challenge is very well designed. Because, like, this game is not as tightly designed as Mario. Like, it's not particularly challenging. It is not a game you go to look for, like, a moment-to-moment platforming challenge. You can float over all this stuff, like I've said earlier in the stream. But it has a lot of charm. A lot of charm. You can find a cave with some woofies in it, and they're just sleeping, and that's cute. And that matters more to me than if Mario can long jump across a thing to get a moon or something. Space Ranger! Wow! That is a good upgrade, just by the name. I remember reading Sakurai's old post exploiting all the lore in Subspace Emissary. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking about. Because I genuinely don't feel like use Crash to defeat Wild Frosty, of course. Of course that's the challenge. Yeah, like, I genuinely don't think that Sakurai's reasoning for taking cutscenes out of Smash comes from him. It feels like an executive decision from Nintendo. It feels like them going, people watched our cutscenes on YouTube, take them out. Because if Sakurai didn't want his cutscenes being seen by people, then Kid Icarus wouldn't be an entire game of cutscenes. I don't even think Kirby games necessarily tell stories. A lot of them, like I said in other streams, are very abstract. Like, yeah, I don't know, like... Yeah, The weird thing is, I don't even think that... those enemies are called Bufflehorns, apparently. I don't even think that Mario's physics are actually all that great a lot of the time. I think the old games are super slippery, and the only reason they get away with it is their level design is really strong and focused entirely around that fact. Whereas, like, yeah, if... Oh man, I'm really losing my train of thought here. Yeah, like, Mario games are 100% going by their level design, not their good platforming physics, except I'd say Mario Odyssey. Mario Odyssey does feel fantastic, but then it doesn't have very great level design. That's the thing. But, you know, Kirby has lore. It's cool. I like it. Pacto. Yeah, that is wild that Subspace Emissary was written by, was it Nojima? It was someone from Final Fantasy, someone big. And then they have, got Nobuo Uematsu to do the Brawl main theme. Like, yeah.